Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mr. G Online Money Channel. My name is Gerard. I am a U.S. certified public accountant, entrepreneur, and investor with over 34 years of American business experience. Today, we're talking business, specifically how you can crush it working remotely with companies all the way in the U.S. Whether you're a freelancer, a virtual assistant, or part of a larger team, this video is packed with the top 15 things Filipinos and other non-U.S. residents need to know about navigating the U.S. business world. We're diving deep into American work culture, their history, and some key differences you'll notice compared to doing business here. Trust me, understanding these nuances can be the difference between just getting by and absolutely dominating your field. So, if you're ready to unlock some serious potential and learn how to thrive in the American business landscape, grab a drink, smash that like button, and let's get started. All right, first things first. Let's talk about American work culture. You see, it's not just about what work gets done, but how it gets done. Americans value things like efficiency, direct communication, and a strong work ethic. They're all about hitting deadlines and achieving those big goals. Now, this might be different from what you're used to, and that's okay. The key is to be aware of these differences from the get-go. By understanding how Americans approach work, you can tailor your communication style, work ethic, and overall approach to better align with their expectations. Trust me, this can make a world of difference in building strong relationships and achieving success. Now, let's talk about something Americans hold sacred: time. Seriously, they value punctuality like it's going out of style. Being on time shows respect for their time, and it also reflects your professionalism and reliability. Think of it like this: when you're on time, you're showing them that you're serious about your work and that you value their time as much as your own. But it's not just about showing up to meetings on time. It's about meeting deadlines, responding to emails promptly, and basically sticking to agreed upon schedules. Remember, in the US, time is money, and being punctual demonstrates that you're someone they can count on. So, set those alarms, plan ahead, and make sure you're always on top of your schedule. All right, guys, let's talk about communication. Now, in some cultures, you beat around the bush, you're indirect to avoid confrontation. Not in America. Here, direct communication, it's like the holy grail of business. Americans, they value clarity, they value honesty, even if it's a little uncomfortable sometimes. Imagine you're in a meeting and you disagree with a colleague's idea. Don't just sit there nodding politely, voice your concerns respectfully but directly. Trust me, they'll appreciate your honesty and your directness way more than you trying to sugarcoat things. It shows you're confident, you know what you're talking about, and you're not afraid to engage in healthy debate. Remember, time is money in the American business world, and nobody wants to waste time deciphering vague messages or hidden meanings. So keep it clear, keep it concise, and get straight to the point. Individualism. It's practically woven into the fabric of American culture and business. From a young age, Americans are taught to think for themselves, to stand out from the crowd, to forge their own path. This translates directly to the business world, where individual achievements and contributions are highly valued. Don't be afraid to showcase your skills, your unique talents, and take ownership of your work. Now, this doesn't mean you become a lone wolf. It's still important to be a team player. But within that team, be proactive, take initiative, and don't be afraid to share your ideas and perspectives. Remember, in the US, it's not always about who you know, it's about what you bring to the table as an individual. So, step up, show your worth, and don't be afraid to shine. Innovation and risk-taking. It's practically in the American DNA. From Silicon Valley startups to Fortune 500 companies, there's this constant drive to push boundaries, to disrupt industries, to create something new. This mentality is fueled by the belief that even failure is a learning opportunity, a stepping stone to something even greater. So if you're working with American firms, be prepared for a fast-paced, ever-evolving environment. Don't be afraid to challenge the status quo, to propose new ideas, to think outside the box. Now, this doesn't mean you should take reckless risks, but calculated risks, those are encouraged. Remember, in the US, the potential rewards often outweigh the fear of failure. So, embrace the innovative spirit, think big, and don't be afraid to take calculated risks to achieve those big goals. The American dream is deeply ingrained in American culture and impacts its business landscape. It's the idea that anyone can achieve success through hard work and determination. This relentless pursuit of success is reflected in their work ethic. Americans are known for putting in long hours and constantly seeking new opportunities. Understanding this driving force is key to successful business interactions. Trust me, they'll appreciate it. Now, let's talk about networking. In the US, it's not just about what you know, but who you know. I'm talking about building genuine relationships, attending industry events, and connecting with people on platforms like LinkedIn. Networking can open doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and collaborations. It's a chance to build relationships with potential clients, investors, and mentors who can help you navigate the American business landscape. Remember those business cards you had printed? Don't let them gather dust. Be proactive. Attend industry online conferences, join relevant online communities, and reach out to people you admire. You never know where a simple coffee chat or introductory email could lead. And listen, don't just focus on what you can get out of these relationships. Offer value, share your expertise, and be genuinely interested in helping others. Building strong, mutually beneficial relationships is key to long-term success in the American business world. Now, let's talk about work-life balance, something that's becoming increasingly important in American culture. While the hustle is real, there's a growing awareness of the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between work and personal life. Americans are increasingly valuing time with family, pursuing hobbies, and prioritizing their well-being. This doesn't mean they're not committed to their work, but they understand that burnout helps no one. When you're working with American firms, it's important to be mindful of their time and respect their boundaries. Avoid scheduling calls or meetings late at night or on weekends, and don't expect immediate responses to emails sent outside of business hours. Remember, building strong relationships is all about mutual respect. By demonstrating that you value their time and well-being, you'll build trust and foster a more positive and productive working relationship. Okay, guys, next up, we're diving into the heart of what makes American companies tick. Diversity and inclusion. Now, the US, as you know, is a melting pot of cultures, right? And this beautiful blend isn't just a demographic fact. It's woven into the fabric of their businesses. American companies thrive on the unique perspectives and experiences that people from diverse backgrounds bring to the table. Think about it. Different cultures mean different approaches to problem solving, different creative viewpoints, and a richer understanding of a globalized market. And here's where it gets interesting for you. When doing business with U.S. firms, showcasing your understanding and appreciation for diversity can be a game changer. It shows you're not just aware of their values, but you align with them. And trust me, when you align with a company's core values, you're not just another name in their inbox. You become a potential partner, someone they want to work with. So embrace diversity, not just because it's the right thing to do, but because it's good for business. All right, folks, let's talk about a key ingredient in the American business recipe, professional development. Now, in the US, the learning never stops. Whether it's formal education, online courses, industry conferences or workshops. American professionals are all about constantly upgrading their skills. It's like they're on this never-ending quest to level up, And look, it makes sense. In today's fast-paced business world, if you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. So, how does this relate to you? When you're dealing with American companies, demonstrating your commitment to continuous learning can give you a serious edge. Highlight those certifications, showcase your participation in industry events. It tells them you're invested in your growth, and that translates to value for them. Remember, in the American business world, being stagnant is not an option. You've got to keep pushing, keep learning, and show them you're in it for the long haul. Let's be real, guys. In the US, technology isn't just a tool. It's practically part of their DNA. American businesses especially are early adopters. They're constantly on the lookout for the next big thing, the next software or platform that's going to give them that competitive edge. And you know what? It's not just about having the latest gadgets. It's about leveraging technology to streamline processes, improve communication, and ultimately boost that bottom line. Now, before you think, Gerard, I can barely keep up with my Instagram. Hear me out. When you're dealing with American firms, demonstrating your own tech savviness can make a world of difference. Familiarize yourself with the platforms they use, stay updated on industry trends, and show them you're not afraid to embrace new technologies. Remember, in the American business world, tech isn't just an expense, it's an investment. And by showing them you speak their language, you're speaking the language of progress and partnership. Let's talk about something super important when doing business in the U.S. legal and regulatory frameworks. It's crucial for success and avoiding potential headaches. Be aware of the rules and regulations specific to your industry. Consult with legal professionals who specialize in U.S. business law. They can guide you through complexities and help you avoid costly mistakes. Remember, prevention is better than cure. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial in any business, but especially in the U.S. customer service. In America, the customer is always right, or at least that's the saying. And while you might not always agree with every customer, understanding this customer-centric mindset is key to building a loyal following and ultimately a successful business. Americans value excellent customer service. Think about it. When you have a positive experience with a company, you're more likely to become a repeat customer and recommend them to others. On the flip side, bad customer service can be a deal breaker. One bad review online can spread like wildfire and seriously damage your reputation. So, how do you provide excellent customer service? It's all about going above and beyond to meet and exceed expectations. Be responsive to inquiries, address concerns promptly and professionally, and always strive to create a positive and helpful experience for your customers. Remember, building strong relationships with your customers is essential in the U.S. market. Word-of-mouth marketing is incredibly powerful, and happy customers can become your biggest advocates. Invest in training your team on top-notch customer service and watch your business thrive. Now, let's talk about something that's become increasingly important in the U.S. business landscape: corporate social responsibility, or CSR. You see, American consumers are becoming more and more conscious of the impact businesses have on the world around them. They're not just looking for a good product or service anymore. They want to support companies that align with their values. Companies that are environmentally conscious, that give back to the community, that treat their employees fairly. Those are the ones that are winning over customers and building long-term loyalty. Think about it. Would you rather buy from a company that's known for exploiting its workers and polluting the environment, or one that's actively working to make a positive impact? I think we all know the answer to that. So if you're a Filipino entrepreneur looking to do business with U.S. firms, make sure you have a strong CSR strategy in place. It's not just good for the world, it's good for business. The last tip, but certainly not least, is adaptability and flexibility. The U.S. business environment is incredibly dynamic, things change quickly, and you need to be able to keep up. New technologies emerge, consumer preferences shift, and unexpected challenges arise. If you're stuck in your ways and resistant to change, you'll quickly fall behind. Remember, what worked yesterday might not work today, and what works today might not work tomorrow. Being adaptable means being willing to learn new things, experiment with different approaches, and pivot your strategy when necessary. It's about embracing change, not fearing it. Those who can adapt and evolve will be the ones who thrive in the long run. It's like investing in real estate. The market is constantly changing, and you need to be able to adapt to those changes to succeed. So, there you have it. My top 15 tips for Filipino and other non-U.S. resident entrepreneurs looking to do business with U.S. firms. I hope you found these insights valuable and that they help you navigate the exciting world of U.S. business. Remember, success in business requires hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn and adapt. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more insightful content.